everybody. Um, Today I was supposed to go to Angie's place, and do a live stream with her. And it was supposed to be an all-day thing, but then it got shortened because she ended up having a job interview this afternoon. But we got freezing rain. I wanted to show you, and not only just freezing, like the school, the buses are canceled and everything. Like, who has freezing rain April? Middle of April. I'll go show you. On the trees. We're freezing here. Oh, hi, Jasmine. I'm going without the. Look at the freezing rain. Well, you know the freezing rain. You got it too. We got really bad. Look, my driveway. That's just sheer ice. And water on top. You can see the puddles on that. That is, not fun. So, I'm gonna get my coffee. So they come with me. Yay! Don't forget to give a thumbs up. I'm just heating my coffee up because it got cold. So yeah, I was supposed to meet up with Angie today, but then with the school buses canceled and stuff, and my husband didn't go to work, and it's too slippery. I'm not going to go and wait for buses that are going to be delayed. Friends of mine who work downtown said it took them over 2 hours to get to work by bus. And if those are the buses that run more frequently. So I was like, I'm not going to go chance this if I don't have to. So I'm staying home. It's a PJ day. So, and that's what I'm doing. What are you guys going to do? Want me to bake you a cookie? Let me finish. Yes. Coffee. Angel here. Hey, Tom. How's it going? So here's the color. It's not as... So it's a bit more redder in real life. It's more this color. The bottom is more of an auburn. But that's because it's the fresh roots. So I'm just trying to go to my channel here. Jasmine, long time no see. You've been busy. How are all the duckies and chickies? How is the freezing rain where you are, Jasmine? Is it as bad as it is here? We didn't get the snow that was predicted. We got only like maybe an inch of snow, but we got freezing rain. Like this hair color. Awesome, thank you. You look at the videos, the 2 live streams before. I did 3. There was part 1, 2, and 3. So part 1 was bleaching. My daughter bleached my hair. And part 2, she colored it, and part 3 was the final result yesterday morning. But yeah, no, it looks. She did a really good job. There's a few spots that are not as perfect, but it's very, very good. Much more reasonable than what a salon would cost. Branches crashing down, but not trees. Ducks holding the fort nicely. Awesome. A friend of mine just here in Canada, a huge tree crashed on her yard. It just barely, the branches just like hit about a foot of the garage deck, like the garage roof. So it didn't damage the roof, but like landed on her whole yard. I think it did break the glass table, like glass picnic table out there. But she's like, yeah, I needed that tree trimmed this spring anyways, but not that much. So at least the property damage is minimal, like it's, replaceable stuff, not house part or windows part, because it's, and nobody that I know of in Canada here lost power. There's a lot that lost power by industrial, closer to downtown by where the train station and stuff is, because there's actual power lines that fell over. So there is that. I'll put my phone back. I just rearranged my dentist appointment. I had one on for Thursday, but then I had a doctor's appointment right after, and they're at 2 different ends of the city, and I can't get there within 1 minute. Maybe the hair color should be Fitting to your skin tone. Lucky. Awesome. No, school wasn't canceled. School buses were canceled. So, but you had to be responsible to drop off your kids and pick them up. My kids, we don't bus. We literally live across the street from the school. They've gone to school the first snow day, and they don't do anything. Like, this is even in high school. They take the grade 7s and 8s and they put them in the gym, and they take whatever grade 9 to 12s, and they put them in the library to just do work, and or like to do whatever work they already had that they hadn't finished. No one's teaching anything, and they put a movie on. So, and nothing gets done. So I'm like, why should I send my kids to school to do work that they're already done? And they don't want to go. My oldest did adventure out to go to co-op. She volunteers does co-op at another school. So she's doing that in the morning. And that's it. So we had a tornado touchdown 20 minutes away. Lots of damage. Well, we had lots of high winds, too. Well, see, same, people are saying, like, not to, if you don't have to go, where don't, but there's been lots of accidents and stuff. Apparently this weekend, because Toronto got hit bad, and Toronto is crazy for drivers and stuff anyways. But they had 1,200 accidents on the highway from Saturday to Sunday, because the freezing rain hit them earlier. Hi, Mapleberry. We got freezing rain, did you see? Freezing rain in middle of April. And look, that's sheer ice. That's sheer ice right there with water dripping, because now it's rain and freezing rain. Everything's kind of dripping with icicles. There wasn't icicles this week. There was no snow at the beginning of the week. So all this wonderful white stuff came. Just fixing my leg here. Oh, it's afternoon for you. Is it afternoon for you? Yeah. It's not quite afternoon yet. It's 11:41 here. Have my coffee. This is my mug that my daughter picked up when she went to Halifax when she did exchange last year. Hi, Marianne. How's it going? Jen from the West Alabama Rural Country. Yes. And you guys still have snow on your property. But did you guys get hit with new snow? Yeah, 1,200 this past weekend in Toronto. Here in Ottawa, we're a little bit better drivers. Hopefully people didn't put their winter tires off their car. But yesterday we went to my in-laws, and we took an Uber there, because we don't drive. So we took an Uber there. No, we did a Lyft there, and we took an Uber home, because there wasn't any lifts. So new snow last week or so. Okay. Well, this is all new this past week. And the drivers were saying that it wasn't too bad. It was a little bit slippery, but they had winter tires on, so they weren't really feeling it, which, I'm sorry, you don't take your winter tires off until like May. Because even in the spring, like usually April, it's April showers, right? Well, I guess this is technically showers, just freezing. The water, you'll hyperplane, you need the extra traction from the winter tires anyways, but good. And your power keeps going out for, okay, you're okay. Yeah, see, the power hasn't gone off here, but there's places in Ottawa, actually closer to downtown, that the power went out. I've had a few friends, their trees have fallen, but didn't do property damage other than like broke patio tables and chairs and stuff. After a bad severe thunderstorm last weekend, beautiful, awesome. Well, we haven't had anything really bloom. I gotta hit the road. Have a great week. Bye, Mapleberry Farms, and I will be checking out more of your videos. I love your channel. Yeah, get the all seasons and wear them all year. Oh, you lost power briefly? Yeah, we haven't lost power yet. Freezing light breezes, gorgeous, but cool. Oh, I would settle for that. I would get rid of this stuff, this white stuff. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. If we have to travel downtown for choir. Oh, excuse me. Um, here, there's only about an inch of snow. You can look. There's about an inch of snow. But then there's ice all on top of that. And there's ice all in the trees. Hi, half-acre dreams. Yes, I was up at 4 something this morning, and then I checked the weather to see if the schools were cancelled, like the buses were cancelled. Then that way I wouldn't have to wake up with the alarm, the first alarm. And then that's why I'm drinking my coffee. This is really my first coffee. I had to reheat it. I topped it up. Sylvia is what loves. Good morning. But I've been just busy this morning, running around, just getting things done, getting the dishwasher running, getting a loaded wash going. Oh yes, the icy trees look beautiful, dangerous but beautiful. Like they're not too bad, but like we have this tree here in front that you see. That one's like a crabapple tree, but it's a faux crabapple that does these little seeds. Doesn't actually do crab apples. And then there's a maple tree further back. We have a few feet of snow. Horrible. Here, whereabouts are you, half-acre dreams? Yeah, an hour and a half away in Renfrew area and Pewawa. They got like half of the snow, a few inches of snow. Oh, thank you. My team did it on Saturday. Northern Michigan. Yeah, you probably got more snow than we did. Toronto got a bunch of snow, and they're more southern than us. No power. A decade to freedom. Hello, a decade to freedom. You're also in Canada too. Where are you in Ontario or are you out in the prairies? It's orange color. It's red. It's like somebody said my hair looked, Merida from Brave, from Disney movies. Most of the East End near Rockland. Okay, yeah, so you're I'm in the West End in Canada, as you know, because my name is Jen in Canada. Very cool. I've been needing to dye my hair for about 14 months now. Well, my roots were down to here, and that's where, like I had this color done in August, September. I don't know if it was as red as this, but I think just because my hair, we bleached it again, so it's lighter, so it absorbed more of the color. So this was the actual color that was on the swatch. And I bought the same dye at the same time then. I only used 2 boxes, but they're double applicator ones from Sally's, and my daughter did it. So much cheaper, because each of those dyes cost about $6 to $8, and the developer, we get like paid $10 for the big bottle developer, and the bleach for like 30. But that big bottle developer and the bleach lasts for like 5 to 10 applications. So power all out of Rockland and Hawkesbury, all the little towns between. Oh, awesome. Not awesome, awful. Sorry about that. My friend's in Clarence Creek. Do you know if it's out there too? Oh, thanks. You're in one of the Columbia somewhere. Which one? Awesome. Thanks. Yeah, I like the red hair. I've always wanted red. Or auburn, so that's the color I go with. Or down in Clarence. Ooh. I should message her. Um, power poles. Well, I saw some power poles got down in the train yards near the near where the Via train station is downtown, and there was power outages there. I'm from Wichita, Kansas. And the only thing I know about Kansas is that's where Wizard of Oz takes place. And there's lots of tornadoes and stuff. I'm just going to make sure I get no notifications, because I don't like the thingies popping up there. Jen, you should make some homemade donuts, since your weather won't allow you to go to Tim Hortons. I've never actually made donuts. Sorry, I've made apple fritters. And I made bagels once, and I made pretzels once. I made cinnamon. That's what I was going to be doing today. Was going to be making cinnamon rolls with Angie before she said that she had an interview. So let's just all give Angie Nicholas some prayers and good thoughts that she gets one of the jobs that she's interviewing. Like she's interviewing for a job today, because right now they need a job. Do you have no? We used to have Target here. We had Target for about 2 years, and then they left. So she has a job interview, which she should be having. Well, she was leaving at like 11:30, so hopefully not too bad. You had to drive 500 miles, and awful. A friend of mine had to drive. Like her daughter was in cheer competitions in Brantford, and she had to travel from Brantford here. She didn't get home till like midnight, and she left at like yesterday afternoon. Target failed because prices through the roof and not deal exactly didn't have deals like the States. Like what's funny is when Target was here, I used to go shopping in the States. An hour away is Ogdensburg, New York, and about 2 hours we can get to, I think it was Messina, wherever the closest Target is, we can get to in about 2 hours. And we'd go there, my friend and I, and we'd get these like really good deals. And sometimes the exact same dress would be the exact same price here, but in Canadian dollars. I'm like, well, that's not a deal, or more than in Canadian dollars. Like, yes, our dollar at the time, our dollar was almost at par. And they didn't have any of the crazy markdowns. They did price match, and they had some unique decor stuff, but that was about it. And it was never busy. It was busy at Christmas time, but it was never busy. And it was just bad marketing, and they kept on not having enough product to put on the shelves. So a lot of times their shelves were fairly empty. I bought a little 6 donut pan from Target when I can afford it. Oh, I have a donut pan now. I have a little I think it's from Epicure. See, I have a little Epicure, I think it's Epicure, donut pan that I've made. Yeah, it's Epicure. Made little donuts with them. I also picked this up sometime, to make sandwich cookies. It's a Wilton one, so it's like an actual brand one, but I got it from the dollar store here for $3. This at Michael's is $10. It's the same thing, but I hope to make like little cookies and make like sandwich cookies sometime. Knows. I used it once to make healthy donuts. I made them. I think it was like Trim Healthy Mama recipe, like it was low carb or whatever. They were really good. Like they were donut shaped, and I used the silicone mold. Um, I made them for somebody. Like, well, not like I made it for like a coffee break or something like that because we were trying to do healthy. Jen, love the hair. Did you have a good stream with Angie? Just got no. I didn't do a stream yet with Angie. We were supposed to do it today. We got freezing rain, so I canceled it. And she had a doctor interview. See this freezing rain. My driveway sheer ice and a puddle on top of it. So I don't know how my daughter is going to make it in the house when she gets back from co-op. Yeah. So I said to her, I'm like, well, instead of me trying to go to the bus and waiting for the bus that might not come because all the buses were delayed, and getting to her place and only being there for maybe 40 minutes and then trying to make it back home, to just cancel it. Then that way she would have plenty of time to go to her interview. She's currently has a job interview, so let's pray that she gets a job, because they can really use the money and stuff like that, because it's a bit tight. And well, we get paid. Well, we get here in Canada. If you have kids and stuff, you get child tax benefit. That's on the 19th, so you get some money, and it goes to your income. I tend to use it as kind of like the buffer in my grocery budget, or when my kids need stuff like shoes and stuff like that. But could use a new reshaping style and cut. I just got cut. I just got cut end of February. Right now it's just, this is how after I washed and it dried naturally. Reshaping gives you a whole new uplifting outlook when you're stuck inside due to bad weather. Yeah, so it's kind of, I just got cut like a month ago. Which looks much better than what it did before. You can kind of look at my my videos from before. It was much more frizzier, so now it's curlier. Sorry, I'm just like, I'm coming. It's distracting when it's down. And good wishes going. Yes. Coffee. So, what's everybody doing today? I'm going to be making an Asian style soup, kind of like a hot sour soup, which I have to go find the recipe for. But I spring off of. My hubby wants Asian soup, so the color's nice, but now you need an eyebrow pencil to match it. Oh, I don't care about that. My eyebrows, I think I would look funny if I tried to color my eyebrows. Oh yes, dishes. I have dishes soaking in the sink, like they're gonna clean themselves or something. I have a load in the dryer and one in the washer. Well, I think it's done now. But I got my daughter. Well, thanks. Well, not natural, because my eyebrows don't match. But at least it's not as shocking. I did it once when it was strawberry blonde. It was very bright. No, for lunch. So I have the black fungus mushrooms that are dried, that we put in the Asian soup. Oh, thanks, puppy breath. And are you darker than the red? Well, they are darker. They're brown. Oh no, never dye my. No. I would never do that. But I don't even pluck my eyebrows. This is how my eyebrows have grown. I've never done anything to my eyebrows. I'm not into um, lady stuff like that. Even makeup I don't wear I make, well, I have nail polish and I have lipstick. I think I have mascara. And every once in a while when you go to like a wedding or something like that, I get foundation and like an eye palette or something, or I borrow my daughter. She has makeup. Um, yes. Well, that's what it is. It's dried fungus or whatever. I was just trying. Oh, I was going to on Pinterest. My hot and sour soup I have on Pinterest. I don't like mushrooms. I hate mushrooms, but the dried mushrooms, they have different texture. They're crunchy like bamboo shoots, so they have a texture. To me um, it's the texture. So I'll show you what I have. Darker. I need to change that light bulb. See, I have no light bulb there. It's these dried mushrooms, you can see. And I'm soaking them in water in the pot. So they come out, so they're like this. But they have a texture of like bamboo shoots. So then I cut them up and put them in the soup. Oh, they expanded a lot. So yeah. So there they are. But I cut them up into pieces. Nope, yucky. Well, do you like hot and sour soup? Because that's what's in them. Oh, see, my stove, there's nothing on it other than the stuff from my purse. I'm uploading what's in my purse video. I did a collab with some people, and my purse stuff is all still out on the stove. Here, I'll turn it around. That's all the stuff from my still from my purse. Got the lighter thinner sparse for my eyebrows. Okay, still there, but their color is clear. It's transparent color. It's blonde. Watch and be quiet since I don't have my headphones on. Ooh. I'm grabbing grabbing my kitchen shears. So I can, actually I should scoop these out so I know which ones are cut and which ones aren't. So I'm not spending all my time. So yeah, you take the dry mushrooms and you soak them, and then I cook them up with some whatever, shrimp or chicken or beef, and make it like that. I've had mushrooms as a kid, except for Campbell's mushroom soup with canned tuna. On toast. So yeah, mushroom soup on toast. Not even with tuna, just mushroom soup on toast. You spread it. I hate mushrooms, except for these Chinese mushrooms. I pick them out. It's the texture. I can't stand them. I like them on my Pinterest. I want to see what the flavors are. I do use mushroom soup in like scalloped potatoes and stuff, and those I can't tell the mushrooms are in there because they're cut up so small. So if the mushrooms are pureed, I probably wouldn't mind it. It's the texture. It's all about the texture of mushrooms. My husband likes mushrooms. I only like these type. If I'm going to use them, is the ones in Asian soup. So I just use the kitchen shears, and I cut those big mushrooms into small pieces. So what's everybody else doing today? What's new and exciting? What did you have? Oh, we ordered Chinese. So we had lots of Chinese food and um, and spent some time with the in-laws and my little nephew. So, something that need to be cut up and used in the sauce. Blended taste. Not so much by themselves. Yeah, even when they're blended with other stuff, like I don't like I grill vegetables for my hubby and the mushrooms and stuff, and I still don't like them with other vegetables. Even in soup or wherever, I'll pick them out. I usually try one. I'm like, it's all the texture. But mushroom soup, I will use it in recipes, but I'll never have a bowl of it. I need to stay in the forest. But they're supposed to be really healthy. Not health. They're supposed to be really healthy for you. And you never know. What if there's a zombie apocalypse? You have to survive on mushrooms and things in the forest. Gonna do errands. Cool. My mom's recipe, never ever without tuna. 1 soup, can of milk, cooks in about 5 minutes. Saucepan, medium. So you put the tuna in the mushroom soup as a soup. So we had a pad thai, so it was a Chinese Thai restaurant that had both. So we had a pad thai, we had salt and pepper shrimp, we had chicken balls, we had sweet sour pork, a shrimp fried rice, and it came with a chicken fried rice, Cantonese noodles, egg rolls, crispy beef, General Tao's chicken, I think that's it. Have you ever heard of Yum Yum sauce? No, I've not heard of Yum Yum sauce. I've heard of XO sauce in Chinese dishes. They're like literally X and O. Or that's a special sauce or whatever. Never heard. Travis loves it at his favorite Asian restaurant. Yum Yum sauce. No, we'd have to Google what Yum Yum sauce is. Is that a mayo type sauce, Donna? Yeah, is that mayo type sauce? I've never heard of it. What's the dish called? Something with Yum Yum sauce, I'm guessing. Like chicken with Yum Yum sauce. We have a Chinese restaurant here called So Good. They're famous for their vegetarian Chinese dishes. But I'm like, a restaurant shouldn't have its name announcing that they're so good. That's the restaurant. It's So Good Restaurant. So you can't put a review of saying it's so good it was bad, you know. No health code violations for restaurant. Yes, there's that too. That's one thing that's one thing you should always check for, especially when you're traveling, of like the Yelp reviews and stuff like that, to see if there are any complaints about food poisoning, and or what their complaints are about. If it's about service, sometimes it's not the service. It's sometimes the people that go there. Because if you look at their other reviews and they're always complaining about service, like what do you expect? Like maybe your expectations are a little bit high for when you walk into a restaurant, it's packed and there's 2 waitresses. I'm sorry. When I see something like that, I'm not expecting fast service. I'm expecting accurate service, that I should get whatever I'm ordering, and when it gets to the table it should be hot, because that's why I'm ordering out. That's about my expectations. 1 can drained tuna, plus 1 can Campbell's cream mushroom soup, plus 1 soup can of milk. Every time you milk used by 2%. Cool. And is it just a soup? Yes. You don't want to scorch. Yeah, because milk scorches easily. Even just heating up milk to make like hot chocolate and stuff. And do you just eat it like that? Or do you put... Or is that the stuff that you put on toast? Just picking up stuff. The wind's picking up if you want to see the wind. Oh, little squirrel. Sure, he's not so happy. There. When it's warm, bubbly, and pour a piece of toast, add it to a pot of pre-cooked wine curd. Okay. Actually doesn't sound bad. It's kind of like a tuna casserole. Toasted and torn into bite-sized pieces of the... Cool. I'm unsure if my family would eat it. Hubby would eat it. I'm unsure with the tuna, though, if he would. For sliced toast, use whole wheat bread or rye bread. Makes it healthier. Oh yeah, tomorrow. If there's choir, I will do a live stream downtown tomorrow night. That sounds... Actually, I would probably at least try it. Because I don't mind mushroom soup part. But I'm not a huge... Well, I get into fixes of I want tuna and then I don't want tuna. I always have 6 cans of tuna in my house. Like when I buy tuna, when I completely run out, like I'm down to 1 or 2, then I'll buy 6 when it's on sale. Because a tuna here we can get on sale for 99 cents or less sometimes. But and same with salmon. I try and get salmon for under $2 a tin. So if I get between $1 and $2, unless I get the really big cans of salmon, I try and get those for like $3. But that's like 2 huge meals. That's my job, Amanda. I forewarn people to grab coffee and a snack. Sometimes it's only 2 people. Only have a can of milk. Cool. There is a warning. I always do that now. Well, drinking water is good. Yes, the poor little squirrel. Well, there's 4 of them that like my tree and stuff. They keep on going into my little wood shed there. They've made a hole, so there's a crack where the roof and the bottom part is. There's like was a 1-inch crack. They dug a hole and they made a hole for them to squeeze through, and they go and get into my green bin and my garbage in there. I mean, like, this is the purpose why I have the shed out there, so you guys don't go and mess in my garbage. Because right now, I can guarantee you my garage door is completely frozen to the ground because of the ice and all that stuff. See, I'm making Asian-inspired or kind of hot and sour, but not quite. Like the recipe, it calls for pork and bamboo shoots, which I don't think I have any of those. I don't have any tofu, but I do have egg. And I was just seeing the liquids. The wood ear mushrooms. See, I always put more. Will you accept offers from companies for snack boxes or try out as it grows? I wouldn't be like, so I would, if somebody offered me stuff to try, I would, if I wanted to do a video on it, I would give an, sorry, reconnect. I don't know how they would contact me. I'd probably have to put my email address or something, or make it. I'm contemplating of making a new email address for just YouTube stuff. If they send you stuff for free, an airtime review, you'd be great with the unusual ones. Oh, exactly. Well, see, the problem, I do reviews, I do unboxing of my own stuff. Like, I buy it myself. So soon there'll be 2 things I review once I use it. One is a steamer thing I picked up at Costco, and one is a late thingy I also got from often on Sundays. Home from church. Well, exactly. So this is my thing. I need to find some new things for after church on Sundays, because now our church ends later. Like it's starting later, it's ending later. So usually I've done stuff and thrown it in the crock pot before, but now I have an Instant Pot. So I might throw like a soup in my Instant Pot and have it go while I'm gone. Because then it has a keep warm setting. Get them some dried corn cobs for the winter. Oh, the squirrels? Squirrels seem to get enough food. Every once in a while, like I put out, if I find any stale crackers or bread and stuff I put out there, they eat it and the birds do too. I'm just going to fill my pot up with water and start that going. Oh, I gotta clear it still. Stuff, because I'm not bringing you closer. I gotta put my purse stuff away. Well, I can't stay long heading out, so I won't be able to watch you. Sorry, our thing with Angie got cancelled this morning because we got freezing rain, and the weather wasn't good enough to go out. So we're gonna reschedule that sometime this week. Within the next week, I'll let you guys know once we have, because she's doing a job interview right now. So we're gonna find out if she gets that job and then figure out her new schedule. Oh yeah, by the way, these are our $2 toonie, and that's our loonie. Yes, or tuna noodle casserole. Yes, second chance, and that when we do that, when we do when we do that, bear buck, Looney, bear buck. No, it's toonie. It's a bear, polar bear. I did a video, actually like it better on toast. Well, yeah, it's quicker, and it probably has, probably able to sop up more of the flavor. I have my purse all emptied on my stovetop because I did a video, I did a collaboration with some ladies on a Facebook group, a YouTube collab, and it was what's in your purse. So my purse is very eclectic, not typical girly stuff. It does sound yummy. Why is it called loon? Because it has a loon on it. A Canadian loon. So, where is it? I just put it in here. You know the bird on the lake? Where's... Let's see. If you can see where... See, there's a bird on the lake, loony. And our money is colored. So our fives, that's all I have right now is cash. Why called a loon? It's a loon. That's the bird's name. I don't know. And it's now plasticized, so it's see-through. See, yeah, I can see through. There's a see-through part here, so now it can go actually through your washer and dryer and not get wrecked. And it lasts better. It's harder to fake. But our money is all different colors. So, but yeah, I don't carry a lot of cash. It's great on cold, wet days. Yes, it sounds wonderful on a day like today. Today is sounding like a crappy day for everything. Why? It was called a loon. I know it's the bird called. There's a bird called a loon. The bird is called a loon, L-O-O-N. So we called the coin a loony. And the $2 bill has a polar bear on it, and we just called it a toonie because we just did. Yes, a loon. That's the only reason why we called it a loony. And it just caught on. I don't know why, but there's another 5. Sierra, was it Red Bull or Red Bill? Woohoo, I'm rich. I've got like $10. Yes, I now know what our correct first name is. Oh yes, it's probably A-hole or something like that. Oh. Yes, our $50 notes are red. Our $100 are brown. Our $2 bills before we got the $2 coin were also reddish pink, just a little bit lighter. Our 20s are green like your money. Our 50s, yeah, our 50s are red. Our 10s are purple. I've never seen $1,000 bill, so yeah, it's very colorful. And our dollar is worth about $1.25 or $1.30 of yours. Oh, okay, sorry. That's why I was like, just. Oh yeah, and we have Canadian Tire money, which we all. Is it Canadian Tire? You can only use it at Canadian Tire. It's like what they would have as coupons. So you collect it either like that, or law schools collect them for fundraising. But now they also have a card that you can just tap it onto your card, so they don't have to print out as much paper money. Because people just lose it. But oh, I'm putting my stuff back in my purse. So I did a collab today of what was in my purse. So I emptied out my whole purse on my stove. And before I turn my stove back on to make the soup, I have to put the stuff back in my purse. As you can see, the life of ADD. Squirrel. Sorry to cut short and head to shower. Well, have a great day, CR. Bye. Thanks for popping by and sharing the love. So if you want to see what's typically in my purse, that video is uploading now. And it's going on a playlist with other people. So you can see what's in other people's purses. Mine's not so interesting. It has like no girly stuff. It has like Tums and stuff like that. What did I drop money? Oh no, I dropped chocolate. Oh yes, and emergency chocolate. You always have to have emergency chocolate for those chocolate emergencies. And emergency teas too. Not that I drink lots of tea, but okay, that's good. See, Amanda, you should be cheering me on and putting all my stuff back away. Where back in my mess of a purse. Instead of keeping the box, allergy. Right here, allergy. Instead of keeping the whole box, I'll just put this in there. Comment on Angie's video about her stove. It's really clean, haha. She said JP won't let her put anything on it. Sounds perfect. Sounds like a gorgeous day here. Awesome. Keep breathing. Yes. Well, I don't let mine in my kitchen. Do you have a how to clean out your car video? Me? I don't drive, so I don't have a car. So, maybe that's what Amanda should do. Amanda should do a clean out your car video, since she's always telling me to clean up my stove. I wonder. Oh, redeemed by. Oh well. I had a free hot coffee, but I forgot from the McDonald's things. But it says redeemed by December 5th. I wonder if they would take it late. It's always clean. Yeah, most people I know don't have clean cars. I think I put everything back in. purse literally like weighs like 10 pounds sometimes without a water bottle. Yeah. So my purse is one of those over-the-shoulder backpacks. Oh, there's still stuff here. It allowed me to actually clean out my purse because I had change in like 3 different spots and none of it was in my wallet. So now it's all going in my wallet. It's how the US broke from... I like to have answers even if I don't know anything. What does a tea emergency consist of? Oh, I just have tea bags in my purse. So yeah, I have feminine products, tea bags, antacids, Advil, honey, allergy pills, all those things you need to have in an emergency. No, so I have a friend who has a car. So I usually do groceries twice a month. Actually this week I was supposed to be doing groceries, but our schedules, I have either appointments or she has appointments on the days, so it's now being postponed to next week. But as you saw with my last video of my grocery haul, which was up, I put my menu plan. I have to go, these still I haven't made. And I made a menu plan up to the 19th. Well, I have more food still in the house that I can make. I have to extend it now till whatever Monday is, the 23rd. Making planners for your life? No, I write on paper sometimes, and I use my phone. I use like a business calendar on my phone. I probably should have a planner. It might make life easier, but I'm just too disorganized. So my friend has a car. I have a Costco card. She doesn't have a Costco card. So twice a month, roughly, or every 2 weeks, we do grocery shopping, and I get my big items. If we don't go, I travel by bus, by walking. I'll show you my trolley. And I travel with this, my trolley, and it holds about 3 or 4 bags of groceries. So if I'm just going to one store to pick up a few things, so if, when my friend's been away on vacation or that's what I'll do. I'll go one store, maybe 2 stores, because the stores are all within about 2-kilometer distance, but I'm not going to walk that distance. I will just go to one, drop off, go to another, but then it's really taking me a long time. So having a car is helpful, but I would only really need it twice a month. So I'm making that Asian soup, and I was just putting some powdered bouillon with the water and the mushrooms in there. And soy sauce. I've looked at getting one of those planners, using like one of those 50% off coupons at Michael's. I've been watching Angie's ones, and they're quite interesting. Oops. But I would spend too much time making them look pretty and get frustrated that they're not pretty enough. Do make something really nice for your friend every time. Yes, so we usually, so every time we go shopping, so she doesn't have a card for Costco, so she likes using that. Yeah, she's like a second mother to me. My friend, she's 68, so it's a social time. We chat, we have coffee, we go out for lunch once in a while. I buy her coffee, or that one week she'll buy me coffee. Next week she might, and whenever we do stop for lunch, I always treat her for lunch. But at Christmas time, we exchange gifts, and I give her lots of my canning and cookies and stuff like that. And I help her out too. So in the summertime, I'll help her garden and stuff like that. So it's a mutual beneficial relationship. Need to put some sesame oil. And I need to get here. Where's my claw? Because I'm short. And I put it too high. See my claw? Yeah. Don't want to knock other stuff down. There we go. The Xinjiang vinegar. It's a dark rice vinegar. And it gives the sour part of a hot and sour soup. I had finished off the last one, so I had this one up on the shelf. So anything else? So it's like a balsamic vinegar, like it's that concentrated. So you use it for the soup to give it the sour part. And then the cornstarch you can add to it to thicken it, which I'll do at the end when it's boiling. I think those Erin ones are pretty, all those stickers, and they're more expensive. Well, yes. I'm more looking at the Happy Planner. We can get the Happy Planner here at Michael's. But all those other ones are like so expensive. The Happy Planner, and you can use the Michael's, 30% off or 40% off coupons on them. So that's what Angie has done before. But yeah, no, I couldn't afford those ones that you can specialize and stuff like that. No, even the Happy Planner. Okay. Now I'm going to use. Eat my claw again. I'm going to use some canned chicken. I don't have really small bits of chicken. Let me see my claw and get it out because I'm short. So this is why I can chicken. When chicken goes on sale, I can it. It makes its own broth. I have a pressure canner. And see, I canned it in October. But this will taste great all in the soup. I think she's still in bed. Ouch. Oh, did it? Oh, I think I'm back. See, I'm using canned chicken. Um, no, I don't usually buy her gas. Every once in a while, I'll get her a gas card. Um, because she's going to go to the same stores with me, like anyways. So, but I do get her a gas card every once in a while, usually for Christmas or her birthday stuff. I usually buy her just lunch or coffee. I'm just going to rinse that out and put some water. What? Yeah, I'm sure I'm cooking my soup. No, you're fine.
Sometimes I have one here, but it wasn't.
Upstairs.
I don't think it's upstairs. I'll tell you in a minute. And I washed Quad Dog off here. Quad Dog.
I am back. Be nice to get her gas card more once in a while. I want to start making some sourdough stir again. Love sourdough. Yeah, I like sourdough too. My husband's not too fond of sourdough. So this is the thing, is that I like fresh bread, I like making bread, but I don't want to eat all the bread myself. So and my husband likes fresh bread, but he likes it really fluffy. I just need to practice more making fresh bread so it can get as fluffy. So yeah, I want to show you. Here, I'll flip it around. That's the soup so far, the black mushrooms and chicken. And I'm going to be bringing that to a boil. See how the broth needs something. I think more vinegar for the sourness, because like it needs a little something. Oh, I'll get some more. I'll put some sriracha in it. Where's my clock gone? Do, 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 do. The joys of being short. Oh, there. I put it on the ground here. And then sriracha. Give it a little heat. And then we put the crunchy Chinese noodles in there too. Broth is good. Now I need to get the cornstarch and make a cornstarch slurry. that sounds wonderfully yummy, Donna. I love sharp cheddar. Well, here we call it old cheddar in Canada. Yes, love it onion soup too. I make a mean onion soup, but I don't bake it like a. I don't have the time. I don't have the bowls for it. I used to have the bowls and they broke or got rid of them. A jam. I figured, because I don't know of any grape ham, so I figured it was jam. So, I'm thickening it up with some cornstarch. I'm going to put some water in here. To make a cornstarch slurry. Autocorrect is not liking you today, Donna. Hopefully everybody else has started grabbing their lunch with all the talk of soup and sandwiches and stuff. Onions, so the wind's picking up. Some of the ice is falling off the trees. I'm hearing it. As long as it doesn't break my windows, I'm good. And I've made a slurry. That's stupid. I was going to say a-hole, but like, we'll stick with that too. So is Amanda still here, or did she leave? Oh, you should see the wind. It's picking up and knocking stuff off the branches. A gust just came. See the... And my driveway is still... See it, more movement there. Sourdough toast on. Mushroom soup done. Yum. Oh, see I have a... There's the squirrel. He's climbing the tree again. Yeah, they go and play on my birdhouse there. It's almost noon. I've got to get my dishes done to go home and do them. No, just let them sit in the water. They'll eventually get clean. Just rinse out the water over and over again. There. Tilting that up so you can see me. Yeah, it's 12:46 here. Should have pretty green. The rolling grass hills are here at the dog park. Oh, you should take a video of it and put a little crusty sourdough round with cream mushroom inside. Oh yes, a round bowl, like a soup bowl. That would be yummy. Yeah. Also, what I put in my soup is a couple of cracked eggs. Once I get that going, let's see. How about in this one? next weekend there will be more than 200 plus dogs and owners at this charity event called Bark. That sounds cool. So I like cracking the eggs in a container and breaking them up and putting them in the soup, so it's like an egg drop soup, but you have it, that's what the actual recipe calls for too, of eggs. Funny about how he knows how to do the dishes, but all he does is complain about them when I don't do them. Well, if he's able to do them, tell him he can do it. 11:50 a.m. here. So you're an hour ahead of, behind us. So that's just scrambled egg, and I'm stirring my, here, I can maybe turn it. Well, you technically do have a channel. When you can comment on videos and stuff like that, you actually make a channel. All you have to do to make it as your channel is to upload videos on your channel. So if you go to YouTube, you go my channel, and then you just, it's named Donna Norris. So, yeah, setting up a channel, there's a few videos out there that you can look on how to do it successfully, like how to set it up. Not to necessarily make a successful channel, because I don't necessarily know how to do that either. I just produce videos and do live streams to connect with you guys, and try and produce things that I think either I want to produce or that you might want to watch. So it's a combination of the two, you know? So, because there's some channels out there that just produce stuff that they want to share, whether it's their political views or whatever. I'm sorry, but I need to go and get things accomplished today. Well, thanks for popping by and sharing love, and see you next time, and hopefully I see you commenting on other videos I have. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's why I decided I'm doing stuff while I'm live streaming. Bye for now. Bye. Mwah. Thanks for coming by and sticking around. Bye, Donna. Another gust of wind. Get my coffee. Okay, now it's starting to boil. Then I put this in, the cornstarch, so it thickens. Now let that come to a boil again. How much vinegar did you put in? In my big pot, this was a new bottle, so I put like that much. I didn't measure, so it's probably like a quarter cup of vinegar. I will put a recipe below. It's on my Pinterest of the soup that I get inspired from. I'm not quite making it because I don't have all the ingredients. Yeah, I don't measure either. So, like, I put way more of the mushrooms in here, and I put chicken instead of pork. Like, I already used pre-canned chicken that I used. And I added some hot sauce. I don't know if the recipe calls for hot sauce. I think it calls for cayenne or or chili. So I put some hot sauce to give it a little bit of balance. But you kind of taste it like it. So there's soy sauce. I use chicken bouillon, the vinegar, and a bit of sriracha to give it the nice flavor. And then I put the mushrooms, the chicken, scrambled, like a couple of scrambled eggs, like I just scrambled them and then poured it into be like egg drop. And also gives it that milky-ish color, like the beige versus it being brown. And then the cornstarch to thicken up. If you have bamboo shoots, you can put that in there. If you have cabbage or onions, you can put that in there. I'm just not going to do that. I would normally put onions in, but I'm not going to bother. But it's all about taste. So you have, if you like the taste of the broth, then stop there. Hot. And then it's good. A little bit on the salty side because now I'm tasting a bit of the soy sauce. Hot though. But we put the crunchy noodles on top, so we'll dish it out in a bowl. And then, do I have them here? Or are they downstairs? But you could put like one of these Raven packets in your bowl and top it up with the soup. Or if you have the crunchy Asian noodles. Someone grabbed the phone. Yay! If you have the crunchy noodles that you can get at like Chinese restaurants and stuff, I buy them, but they're downstairs. We put those on top. Or crispy onions. Like the French's crispy onions. But yeah, here, I'll switch you around. You can look at it. See, it's nice. It's a little bit watery but thick. So you see the egg and the chicken and the mushrooms and the broth. Oh, thank you. Well, I washed it and put conditioner. So yeah, it feels actually soft right now with the color. Usually my hair is really dry, but I honestly think that the Diva cut that I got a month ago really has helped my hair. So lunch is done. Thanks. It's made it really not frizzy, like it's actually brought the curls more and more manageable. So since lunch is done, family's getting hungry, I'm going to let you guys go. But feel free to catch my other videos I'll be having uploaded today and tomorrow. I'll probably go live tomorrow night if my daughter goes to choir. Depends on how the roads are. Bye!